Welcome back to some Wargame Airland battle action. It's going to be 4 versus 4 on the Kristiansund map, so it's a new map from DLC. And yeah, as you can see, myself, Lightman, Red Rooster, Chicken, Raging Bull playing as NATO, and yeah, we're going to be playing against Pact, so it was a game I played a bit earlier on, and there we go. It looks like I'll be taking on Grodzki, Maggots will be taking on Golf, Red Rooster will be taking on various other places, and there we go. We should see what will happen. So yes, interesting, just had a very recent game where I got a helicopter rush. In fact, seems to be happening quite a bit actually, where one or more players just decides to send crap loads of helicopter-equipped infantry, or just, helicopters in general towards a particular point, which I suppose is a valid enough strategy, because it can be countered, but still it does feel a bit cheap when it happens to you. But there you go. I guess what one can do is, basically try to learn from that, and well, but there you go, see what happens. In any case, got Colonel 3 times, not 4 times, coming in with his fancy helicopters, just Mi-4A. It's interesting, must be like an anti-spam helicopter, I suppose. Same time we do have, wow, crap loads of aircraft actually coming in very quickly, I'll be damned. Huh, interesting, you don't normally see that many aircraft beginning of a game, unless it's of course helicopter spam, should I say. Yeah, guys, we've got Vidscouter coming in, my Freedom Fighter doing a bit of damage, and who I'm actually playing as anyway? Oh god, Canada, that's right. Jesus Christ, I'm dating Canada. I'm certainly not used to playing as them, and they're very tricky to play as it is, so 2A4s are going to get taken out, or at least stunned by these Mi-24As. Flag, oh wait a minute. Oh no, never mind, I thought I saw some ATGMs flying. Oh yeah, we've got Mi-4AV, of course. Funny enough, not actually taking out these these Leopard 2A4s. What's going to just come in for Chicken? Should have sent in a bit more AA, but what can you do? Well, the Canadian Rifles of mine are trying to come in, not really sure where I was sending them, but they're going to get caught out, to say the least. Centurion's also coming in for no particular reason, really, and there we go, actually do a bit of an enemy strong point here. So it's got Prukminsis, they'll be the Polish, no, Czechoslovakian, on Vidra 2, so just to act as a bit of recon, also some helicopters being a pain in the ass, but there we go, also managing to take it out, but unfortunately I did manage to do a bit of damage on me, just one of its discarded remaining, so should be able to take that relative ease. And there you go, the battle is well and truly afoot, +1 to the enemy team thus far, but we'll see how things will go. See Cobra coming in for Red Rooster. Interesting. Yes, coming in for Red Rooster, but unfortunately it does get taken out though. I'm not really sure why he sent it that far forward. Those things are meant to snipe from behind your lines and then get the hell out of there due to the fact they've got Hellfires, but so well. And so we've even got an Su-2M. Let's see if we can get a nice closer view of that. There we go, perfect. So he's going to be doing a little strafing run, doing a bit of damage, and I think he's going to be evacuating. Yep, sure is. Victor Mundo. Same time though, thankfully I did manage to secure a hotel, and it looks like, yep, looks like Echo's also secured that command vehicle. He probably should be leaving in this forest line. It's a bit more obvious than leaving it out here, but well, I suppose he can drive it here, but then it's a bit close to something sniping across the river, so maybe just here. So at least it doesn't get detected quite as easily, but at the very least hotel is going to be surely mine, managing to also get rid of the recon elements there, and Mi-28 is going to be a pain in the ass. Thankfully Centurions are pretty damn cheap, incredibly crappy, but incredibly cheap, so Canada doesn't get any shortage of them. I think that's really annoying about these Centurions though, is that their autonomy is just shockingly bad. So they run out of fuel pretty damn quickly, to say the least, but what the hell. Managing to keep them alive, I suppose at least I'm wasting my opponent's ATGMs on them, given how cheap they are, as ATGMs aren't free I suppose, but still. And those going to come in with their own helicopters. Watching my Pathfinder's getting, I think, found out just by regular helicopters and then getting taken out. Centurion's also going to get taken out as well. Thankfully I do have some AA equipped infantry at the very least, which Canada does get quite a few AA infantry, thank god for that. But really, just having ADATs for AA kind of sucks a bit, especially when you only get one card of them, and they're expensive, and they're not that good to begin with, so. Yeah, well, my Javelins are slowly but surely trying to fight their way through, Sokol taking a few pot shots, trying to take out my recon helicopter, not being able to. And yeah, looks like we do have, what's his name? Raging Bull, and anyone else? Just Raging Bull. It's kind of hard to make out the bloody names out there, I think, but yeah, Raging Bull just advancing to Foxtrot, so well done by him. Golf is unfortunately very secure well, should I say securely in Pact's hands, which kind of sucks. We do, funnily enough, have a BRDM command vehicle set up pretty damn far forward, to say least. I suppose we won't be expecting that, but still. And more stuff coming in as well. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, my guys at least managing to stay alive. My tanks, though, blinking that little familiar out of fuel light, which is just freaking dandy. Blowpipes out of their shitty pipes that blow, and yeah, apart from that, things going relatively smoothly for us. There we go. We actually do have a slight advantage now, but the thing is, we still got a bit of a while before we manage to catch up to them. So we just have to see what would happen. Freedom Fighter by myself coming in as well, and he's going to be able to do a bit of damage. He's probably going to get taken out, but he will at least bomb these tanks. Oh, they're actually cluster bombs. Oh, there you go. I think my helicopter, yep, there he is. Getting taken out just like that. These tanks, unfortunately, they've got 2 top armor, so there's not really too much they can do. And there we go, at least my dad's has got something to shoot at as well. So I suppose it's a unique system. But look at the cost, 90 points. Range versus ground is pretty much standard for ATGM. Helicopters and airplanes is kind of standard. It's like infrared, I suppose. So, yeah. And you only get like 6 of them per pack, and they're expensive, and they've got well, I suppose they have some armor, I suppose, but still, yeah. And they're not very cheap to resupply, so it is an interesting, unique unit to have for them, as well as the Chimera. Actually, Chimera is a bit more of a standout unit. But yeah, in my opinion, at the very least, what the developers should have done with the ADATs is just given you a second card, so you can at least get a second card of ADATs, or just increase the availability for the single card that you get, or maybe a bit of both, maybe second card and increase the availability, because really Canada doesn't have anything else in terms of AA except, you know, crappy infantry-based AA. Although I suppose the Javelin GLs, they're pretty decent. God knows, they cost like it, so what the hell, I suppose they're not too bad. Got some guys continuing to hurt, but we're still managing to hold on slowly but surely, accruing points. Golf is still secured by opponents, which kind of sucks, but with the command vehicle this far forward, if we actually did go for an attack here, I might even be able to take it out. Just have to see what will happen. My dad's also coming in as well, despite the fact that I've got no freaking recon. I've got on Pathfinders, but I don't have any extra recon around this area, which kind of sucks. And we also do have some touchers with, funny enough, with AAs, as well as Strops, interesting enough. And Mirage coming in for Red Rooster. I'm not really sure why exactly when that far into enemy lines he's going to get taken out, though, which kind of sucks. Seems to be a bit of a, seems to be a bit of a depressing patch, but oh well. And Chimera getting a bit worried, but look at that. He's got a fancy schmancy assault gun, so he's got nothing to worry about. Except unless there's something attacks him from the side, or the rear, then he's got loads to worry about. But until then, he's got nothing to worry about. So these guys are just going to be coming in, staying, you know, just down this hill so they don't get spotted by my Pathfinders. I don't think they'll get spotted, just this one will get spotted. And there we go, eventually that one too. Took them a bit of a while then. There we go, my Pathfinder's coming in, Lopi 24's coming in for Chicken as well as an intruder, so my Red Rooster's going to be dropping a couple of bombs, and I didn't actually want to do that, whoops, so let's have a look. Managing to do a bit of damage against those commandos, and actually managing to retreat. My god, who to think our aircraft should say will actually arrive. Who to think. And of course, just as well, we do have those, for the enemy that is, just as well they have the AA infantry, because my own recon helicopter is going to try to come in, which is dandy. Going to get taken out by the Strop 2, of course. Very nice little aircraft, actually. Infrared missiles and an AA cannon, all infrared, all non-radar based. Stop fucking doing that, Jesus Christ. Anyway, we've got the Zvezda's actually coming in a pretty fair clip over the heavy terrain, just to spot, presumably, just as well for them they didn't have any infantry around. They actually should have had infantry around there. This was a bit of a very weak spot, actually, leaving this area open for infantry. And God knows what else to come in, but oh well, what can you do? So Torian's also trying to come into a bit of damage. At least they should be able to take out the Strela 2 teams. Not really much else happening on that front. At the same time, we do have a QA coming in for Raging Bull just to try to have a look at what's happening. Reserves is also coming in as well, and stuff just continuing to get crap blown out of it. The Centaurians, they're just so bad. I mean, they're so bad. They're pretty much, it's almost a waste of ATGMs, really. Enemy ATGMs to be used against them, which is kind of funny. Because they do cost money, you know, to resupply and all that. Fagot's also going up against them, so yeah. Canada is a bit of a tricky faction to use, and it looks like my Chimera has been taken out as well, which is just freaking Dandy. My ADATs are still there, but Chimera's gone there, which kind of sucks. Yeah, well, at least I do have mortars being able to fire, so I might be able to secure this little city, well, little town sector as it were. Not much else though, and the Centurion, as you can see, okay, the two Centurions, they're panicked, they're out of fuel, they're pretty much screwed. They're getting continually attacked by these powerful gods, which somehow don't seem to have taken out the Centurions yet. Maybe, oh, they took out the ones ahead of them, but these ones here are still somehow alive. My god. And they're going to last too long, to say the least. And these Reserves are just going to stay there, it's not going to try to... Well, actually, we should get them to the edge of the forest to be able to spot, because the thing is, even though they're sort of on the mountain and all that, they're kind of... it still counts as being within the forest, actually, so they still can't spot ahead of themselves, but oh well. What can you do? More Centurions for myself coming in, and look at that other freaking recon helicopter, so, yeah. I suppose it could be worse, but if it wasn't for support of my allies, I don't think I would have been able to really do too well as Canada. I'm just not used to playing as them, and they're a tricky faction to play as well, anyone will tell you that. So there you go, that's my excuse anyway. Got more enemy artillery and all that coming in, and of course, yeah, they're going to be using crap loads of tanks, all armed with ATGMs, well, most of them armed with ATGMs anyway. I guess Sea Cobra's going to be doing a bit of damage, but it's just mostly taking out light stuff, which kind of sucks. So ADATs and Chimera, oh god, so yep. Actually my dad seems to be dead, so just a Chimera though, so they've managed to spot that. How the hell are they even spotting that actually? They don't have any recon around. Huh. Interesting. In fact, they've got no recon at all, except for this Zvezda. Oh, actually, no mind, they actually do have one recon vehicle there. Well, there you go. Better than nothing, I guess. Leopard 204 is also coming in. But, as you can see, we are slowly clawing our way forward. We're not really seeing too much in terms of lines shifting or anything like that. So, yeah, it's a relatively straightforward game, with the exception of me playing Swing Cannon. But, lo and behold, look at this, we might actually be able to get an actual attack happening. So, we've got smoke coming in. My Centurions, Mark 11s are going to be smoked out, it seems. Mark 5s, thankfully, out of the smoke, but they should be coming in a little bit off to the side. But what can you do? Thankfully, I do have my own Grizzlies also coming in, because I do anticipate an attack, and Abrams also coming in from Chicken, as well as a... okay, it's just a Cartier there, not bad. Coming in, so Grizzlies coming in, I believe, with those Highlander troops, some new troops to them, and yeah, as you can see, yeah, my Centurions, they're just going to get completely caught out. Monsterski is just going to tear them up at close range. Should have gotten these cargo trucks the hell out of there, as well as these little things here for that matter, as well as the Pathfinders. It would have been pretty much useless in the smoke, but oh well, what can you do? Thankfully my command vehicle's all the way back here. Abrams is going to be wisely put here for Chicken. And as for these guys, I'm not sure what I was doing positioning them here, but there we go, I'm going to be pulling them forward at the very least. So we'll see how these Highlanders do, not much else happening on the other parts of the map. So yeah, it's basically going to be down to whether or not we can defend Hotel. Given how relatively close the points are, losing Hotel will be quite a blow for us, to say the least. Hopefully we do have intruders and all that coming in for Red Rooster. Try to lay a bit of damage, and there we go. We'll just zoom in on the action. These guys should start firing. Yep, they certainly will. So there we go. Highlanders firing the bastards in the forest, doing a bit of damage and exchanging fire. I think there was Scott 2s, no, not Scott 2s, that's Poland. Well, whatever the hell these things are coming in as well. I think they're just Grizzlies as well, just to try to do a bit of damage. It's absolute mayhem. Infantry versus infantry, and light vehicles versus light vehicles. These guys are doing everything they can against these guys in the forests. Unfortunately, we can't really see too much what's happening in the actual forest themselves, so I think we'll just get out of there. But yeah, as you can see, my guys should hopefully be alright, managing to hold on just barely, thanks basically to my Highlanders. I could have brought in something else besides Highlanders, but this pretty nice infantry. Get anti-schmancy little Ericses, and yeah, they've also got well, decent enough main guns as well, so there you go. And of course, speak of the devil, look at this Mi-28, god damn it, freaking pain in the ass. Thankfully we don't actually have too much when it comes to vehicles for them to take out, just a couple of light vehicles. I think she do have ADATs and all that, so yeah, there'll be a bit of a pain in the ass in that regard, and most of my Highlanders managing to make it through there. They'll be sweeping through this forest, trying to do whatever damage they can, and yeah, they unfortunately won't get close enough to really fire any Ericses off against the 255As until they get into the forest. Should have retreated them a bit further in this direction so the 255As can't target them directly. But what can you do? At least my ADATs are managing to get some pot shots off of these Mi-28s. They've got 2,800 meter range. these guys got through? Has 150 meters range, so barely managing to outrange them. I should have actually targeted them myself. I think I just set them to attack move, and yeah, bloody enemy helicopters are basically taking them out, and you don't get many of these as well, so keep that in mind. Thankfully, Max Rollins coming in from Rooster, Abrams all that are coming in as well, and also got my own AA infantry coming in. That's basically what I'm being reduced to. All my ADAs getting taken out, so I believe I can't call in anymore, and we've also got enemy sneak attack coming in. BMP-2s, so BMP-2s can enter space, as they say. As well as some T-55 AMVs just trying to sneak around. I believe because they did just take out something on the minimap there, we did manage to spot them in time, and I think we will actually be getting something coming in for them as well. There we go, all of my guys getting deployed, so Javelins, there we go, coming in to save the day. Oh god, you gotta love it, just gotta love it. And unfortunately most of my Highlanders getting taken out, but most of the enemy infantry getting taken out as well, so there you go. Send in some more infantry, which hopefully I will be sending in, and there we go, got help by Red Rooster. But I'm actually coming in straight into the grinder there, Ontos and Chieftains trying to take them out. At the same time though, it looks like we have some sort of an attack on goal for a bit of a probing attack, not really sure what the hell that is. But getting rebuffed and managing to rebuff the attack on hotel as well, so a bit of non-stop action all over the place. My Pathfinders and other stuff should get the hell out of there. Leopard 284 is coming in, should really be setting them in point blank range against infantry, but they should be able to take them out pretty easily anyway, but still, don't normally want to be doing that. We also got more Mi-28s coming in for Colonel, but thankfully my Javelins are still out, and okay, so there we go, a couple of them firing at the Mi-28s, perfect. So there we go, managing to do a bit of damage there at the very least, thank god for that, as well as my blowpups coming into a bit of damage, unfortunately missing. God, all these missiles missing, just ridiculous. But there we go, fun. Eventually, due to force of numbers, being able to take them out, so there you go, there's that to consider. So yeah, we're still managing to pull ahead, and yeah, managing to get quite a sizable advantage over opponents. The attack on hotel has been rebuffed, and why does it keep doing that? If I select, there we go, okay. Interesting how it sort of really seems to stick with what you have to have selected there. In any case, my Javelins also coming in. I really should actually retreat them. They're, well, on the verge of death, as you can see. Oh god, that's what I was thinking. Oh well, at least I do have some regular infantry coming in. Oh no, yeah, actually, yeah, regular infantry, just Canadian rifles coming in, should be able to take out the 255As quick smart, and yeah, one of my Javelins getting taken out, which kind of sucks. Zvezda's also coming in, so I wasn't aware of this at the time, but it's definitely something to look out for. Infantry coming in through mountainous and forested terrain like that can be quite a pain in the ass. So chances are this Zvezda is probably going to be... No, you can't spot anything. So I don't know where exactly he's going to be ending up. Maybe, I suppose he can spot helicopters and airplanes and all that, but it looks like he's just going to be standing... Indeed. Just going to be standing there for the time being. Of course, my Canadian rifles still getting the crap panicked out of them, which is fucking annoying, probably because they walked through fire. There we go, that's Canadians for you. Manly men walking through fire and all that. And there we go, finally the last tank is destroyed. So quite a hard fought battle, but there we go, managed to get the job done with some support from ally, thankfully. Conquerors was also coming into a bit of damage against Leopard 284. I'm surprised that they didn't actually one-shot it there with the amount of missiles flying, but there we go, that's going to get taken out, so it kind of sucks. At the very least, we did manage to have this area secure. Do I have a Chimera here, which is... I don't know. Presumably killed some stuff to get there. The Gulf is still firmly in control by our opponents, and funnily enough, because I was thinking of attacking here, in fact I'm pretty sure I'll do it at a later point. Yeah, funnily enough, after all this, it turns out that their command vehicle is actually deployed in a forward position. Not bad, I would not have expected that, to say the least. So now that we've got more guys coming in here, can they spot that? So they can spot the cargo, I suppose, that's about it really. Yep, there's going to be spotting stuff coming in. God damn it. Well, that explains that, so that Zvezda was actually spotting units coming in from there. Yeah, well, what can you do? Got a lot of that noise as well, actually, so more ATGM equipped infantry coming in, maybe to do a bit of damage, and MiG-2 BMBS is just coming in. Basically, flying around with complete impunity, not even taking any freaking damage or getting anything below cut, which is just ridiculous, really. So I didn't have too much in terms of AA, though. You know, my ADATs were there, but they got basically taken out. This one also not really doing much either, so... Oh my god, there we go, finally getting taken out, thank god for that. Okay, Hornet actually taking out about freaking time. And given our shitty air covers, you can see our tanks and all that are going to get taken out, so it just goes to show you definitely want to be using decent air cover and all that. But, oh well. Actually, I could have deployed some of my AA-equipped infantry around here at the very least, but oh well. What can you do? To say that quite a bit, actually. Oh, fuck it. Yeah, so there you go. We're slowly clearing out the enemy around Gulf, but thing is though, even if we clear them all out here, unless we put like our own command vehicle here, Gulf will still be controlled by the enemy, which kind of sucks. And we do have one hell of an air advantage for opponents, or at least it seems to be that way. All these MiGs and all that flying around have almost completed impunity, but there we go, finally do have our own aircraft coming in, but yeah, MiGs unfortunately taken out with quick smarts. And yep, get the hell out of there. Freaking deadly. So, okay, there's the can't see anything there. Perfect. So Hawks and all are coming in Red Rooster. Thank God for that. I think I would have been completely screwed. We actually are concentrating our forces quite a bit though. You might want to watch out for that, because rocket artillery and regular artillery will at least panic the crap out of you guys. This sucks to say the least. And we do have more guys coming in as well, so I might just fast forward a bit actually, since not much else is happening. Horner coming into the damage, Big's coming in to intercept, so not much else really happening. We might have one more attack happening here though. I might just fast forward and see what happens. I can't remember what the points were, but they're getting pretty close to 1,000, so the game should probably going to be ending soon. I do try to push forward my Canadian rifles, thinking there might be some infantry just here, but actually in the forest. Zippo also coming in, and we're just getting taken out, of course, due to the relatively gentle sloping on the terrain. Kind of sucks, but what can you do? I think that was the Falcons, or someone was firing at them. Conquerors, maybe, I don't know. And unfortunately, my guy's just getting taken out, but managing to hold on to our points, so overall doing pretty well. We also do have a bit of a daring attack by Raging Bull there. M11P Abrams, a very powerful tank, but the thing is, coming in unsupported like that, they're just going to get taken out. So slowly but surely, more aircraft are coming in to do a bit of bombing, but they'll get taken out as... No, actually, they managed to retreat. There you go. So just fast forwarding things a bit here, and just when we're about to get an attack happening on my points again, unfortunately got a victory for us there. Well, very fortunate for us to get a victory, but very unfortunate that that attack was not seen. So that was on the Kristiansund map. Yeah, my losses were just ridiculous. That's, oh well, there you go. So until next time, this has been Dame Didvich, signing off.